If you have some important point to make it, don't try to be subtle or clever. Use a point driver, hit the point once, then come back and hit it again, then hit it a third time. Creating an engaging and exciting presentation is not something that comes easy to everyone. In fact, it is a difficult moment that everyone has to deal with it. I remember the first time I presented my speech in the classroom. I appeared out of the blue, and I was really afraid to make mistakes in front of people. And certainly, that experience discouraged me deeply, and I was not have confidence for the next speech. However, after I finished my third speech, I went to the teacher office. I got some feedback that I have to deal with my fear, so I decided to share my attitude. Because I don't want to destroy what could be positive, and I want to see my improvement. After that, I went to the internet and typed on Google how to overcome my fear. I found that there are so many interesting information talking about it. And surprisingly, I found that the fear that I exposed to before was in the group of phobia in psychology called glossophobia. According to my audience analysis questionnaire, there are 11 students in my audience, and the questions are asking them about the first time that they're giving speech in English language. The results show that 54.5% of them say that they feel tense and nervous during preparing speech, and in the same way, 45.5% admit that it is hard for them to concentrate at the rest part again after making some mistake during giving the speech. The question is, what is this statistic trying to show us? Well, the statistic is trying to show us that there is the high tendency of the participant that get involved in the glossophobia. And this information will support my speech very well. Before we are going to know more about glossophobia, let us make understanding about glossophobia. Glossophobia is the word that derived from Greek word. Glossa means tongue and phobos means fear or dead. According to the Washington Post, say that 25% of the Americans are afraid to speak in front of people. Even though you might see that the number might not a big number, but actually 25% of the US population equals to 18 million people, or 10 times the entire population of New York City. I found out that this information trying to say us that the fear of public speaking is very common and it can happen to everyone. When a person faced with having to give speech, their adrenaline secretion will produce a wide array of symptoms will enhance them to have fight or flight reaction. The fight or flight reaction can present into three ways. First, physical, second, verbal, and third, non-verbal. For the physical symptoms include heart rate increase, faster, deeper breathing, blood pressure increase, and the patient slow dramatically. When a person experiencing physical symptoms like shortness of breath, they will show their nervousness through their voice, which is the verbal symptoms. They're trying to use the word like frequently, try to finish their speech as soon as possible. And also the non-verbal include the inability to stand, and they're trying to avoid eye contact with the audience. So with these symptoms, I have a question that do you think that the audience will enjoy with your speech or come right along with you? Of course not, right? Remember when you are on the stage here, the audience looks at you and they want to know your ideas through your speech. They come here to listen something that makes them feel comfortable. And many people don't know how to be a good public speaker, so I have a tip for you here. First, consider the origin of your belief. Consider why you choose to allow your public speaking to be penalized. If you fear that your teacher will humiliate you or your friends laugh at you, forget about it and focus on your speech. And second, prepare ahead of time. Remember that having to prepare the speech at the last time will not help you. It will increase your anxiety. And after you prepare your speech, remember that you have to practice at least 7 or 10 times before the actual presentation. This will help you a lot. Or maybe you can practice by watching yourself at the mirror, ask your friends to listen to your speech, or maybe use your phone to record your voice through the audio record voice. And the third one, cite before you are going to giving the speech. This is the tips that I always use. This helped me a lot. When you cite, it is the message that trying to say you, yes, I'm ready right now, and I'm going to share my speech to my friends. And the last one, be passionate about the speech. Means that you have to be confident in giving speech to your friends, because it is the way that excites your feeling and stop your nervous feeling. Remember that no one is perfect, and don't try to tell yourself that I have to deliver my speech flawlessly. Instead, tell yourself that small mistake won't going to ruin my speech. The important thing that you should remember during your giving speech is the audience never know how nervous you are. You are the only one that know about this. And one thing that they expect to hear from you is your ideas, and they want to see you succeed in giving speech. Just trying to imagine yourself like the audience that listening to your friends right now, so you will understand this feeling. From here, we understood clearly that dealing with nervous is really use the power of your positive attitude. And I stand here now to show you that gossip already is not something that will stop you from being a good public speaker, but it will help you to have a break to overcome your fear. And again, no one's born with phobia, so whatever your phobia is, you can get over it because you are not born with it. Come, go out and speak it out. Thank you.